Gun control is a hotly debated subject in our country right now. There are two sides to the subject. One are the Democrats, who are typically for gun control, and the other one is the Republicans, who are typically completely against it. Gun control is a touchy subject in our country. Many people have very strong opinions about it, but opinions do not mean that we will get anything done. They do not get anything done. To have progress, we must find a middle-of-the-road solution or a compromise between both sides so that we can answer the question of whether we should have gun control or not. The existing gun control laws today vary greatly from state to state. Most states typically are not very restrictive at all. However, 8 states, one of them being California, are very restrictive in their gun laws. We could see this becoming a trend in the future as laws become stricter and stricter. I don't think this is a great idea, in my opinion. But before we can truly ask whether we should restrict guns, we must ask, can we restrict guns, as the Constitution says right now? The Second Amendment states, a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. This is a very strong opinion made by our founding fathers. This is the opinion that they held. And basically, as is, no gun control law should be able to exist. However, according to www.preventgunviolence.org, there have been Supreme Court case rulings that have said otherwise. One such example is the United States versus Hayes case, which banned people convicted of domestic violence from obtaining guns. I believe laws and amendments such as this are great and should continue. I don't think, however, that guns should be taken out of the hands of law-abiding citizens. Sage Journals backs this up, as it says, results indicate that gun control laws generally show no evidence of effects on crime rates, possibly because gun levels do not have a net positive effect on violence rates, although a minority of laws seem to show effects. The argument that guns mean violence and many deaths, or that they contribute to crime, are false. Guns do not contribute to crime. Crime will always happen whether you have guns or knives or anything like that. That's just how things are. It's awful, but gun control is not the issue to crime, except for some laws which did show some effect. Those laws, I do believe, should be put into place. Laws that require you to have a background check that ensures that convicts who had a violent history do not obtain guns, or people with mental disabilities or mental unstableness do not acquire guns, should be law to protect the people that have those disabilities or were violent in their past, and to protect the law-abiding citizen as well. Politics make the issue harder to deal with. You have both sides to the equation, but neither side are willing to compromise. They're very set in their own ways. This should not be the case. We should not put party or politics in the way of progress, or we should not put their policies in place of human lives. Guns should be restricted, at least a little bit, but not too much. If you can convince both sides to agree on this, then lives will be saved. So in conclusion, I've shown that gun laws do not necessarily mean a result in less crime or deaths. And I've showed that it is as is in the Constitution, it is illegal to completely take guns away from people. But I'm afraid that as a country, we are on a track that means getting rid of guns of all normal, law-abiding citizens, which should not be, and it's not what our founding fathers ever wanted. This concludes my speech. Thank you.